Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to the 17th edition of Bizelevate. We're talking about marketing mix, and today we're talking about placing it right. Placing right. What exactly am I placing right? Of course, my product. When we're talking about how to place the product in the market, it of course depends on what you have in hand. What is your concept? What's the product or service that you have? Now, you have to make it accessible to your customer. They should know where to get this product or service from. That means you can be answering that question, where will I be able to buy this? Where can I buy this? Yeah. You have many channels. You can talk about having your own store, so that becomes an offline mode. You can get onto an online mode. That means you can have an e-commerce platform. You can have a marketplace. You can have a hybrid situation where you're doing offline as well as online. You can be having exhibitions and events where you're selling this product specifically, or you're directly selling it to the customer, or maybe through a channel of resellers or distributors that you have all over the place. Those channels can be used, but it all means that you have to have a reach between your product and the customer, and that's what actually is all about placement. Now, why is it important in marketing? Placement impacts quite a few things. It impacts your operations, that means how your processes are put in place so that the product or service reaches to the customer. You have to look at the commercials, because if you have a store, you have a little higher commercials. If you're just an online platform, that means a lower commercial aspect of it. Third is pricing. Pricing also would be impacted in store, online, or maybe you're doing seasonal, maybe you're doing through distributor channels. So all these overheads get accumulated, and you can kind of impact your bottom line or your pricing strategy. Now, considering this aspect for marketing, why placement is important? Because if you exactly know how you're going to give offer or make it accessible for your customer, you need to communicate that to them. If you have a store, you're talking about footfall, people have to come to your store. So that means you have to communicate, my store is here, it's open from so time to so time. You have to talk about what experience you can get at the store. If it's online, you need to have an URL that needs to be communicated to your clientele. So then now you understand, if we can consider the placement aspect in our marketing mix, that means our communication becomes very specific and precise. Your customer knows exactly through your communication channels where they will get your product or service, or where they can buy from. So this is an important aspect which impacts the marketing communication of your product or service. Well, that's all for today. Maybe next time we can add some more things to it in terms of pricing, how pricing and placement and the product kind of work together to impact the promotional messages and the communication that you have with your clientele. Well, see you tomorrow, same platform, same time. Till then, have a rocking day.